Next up on the menu, we have gambling addict is spiraling out of control. Oh man. This is the second video I have on this channel anyway, covering Jumanji's struggle. Covering Jumanji's struggle. And he just can't seem to get right, so we're just gonna hop straight into it and see what he's doing now. Let's get about the video. Talk to me.
Jumanji. Every single time he takes one step forward, he takes 500 steps backwards. And watching his content over the last few months, it is taking a toll on his mental, in which he is completely losing his mind.
Basically, what I'm saying is, I don't want to hurt nobody, but I will.
What does that even mean?
What's going on, guys? PieMat7 here. We are back at it talking about Jumanji, all right? Is he doing better? Is he doing worse?
I'm gonna let y'all think about that, all right?
If y'all haven't caught up on the Jumanji lore, check out my older videos, but we're picking up from right after he got himself banned from the casino. So in my last video, like I said, Jumanji went to the casino and got himself permanently banned for his entire lifetime. A great decision from a gambling addict. A lot of people praise.
Yeah, he was the one who wanted himself banned from that casino, which was a 5-head monumental big brain W move, objectively just to win because he just had trouble with gambling and whatnot. Fuck, I didn't mean to do that. God damn it.
I don't know what's wrong with Jumanji. A lot of people praise this because this was finally a good decision, all right? If you're a gambling addict and you don't have the ability to gamble, it will take a toll on you. In which he started uploading content on YouTube, dabbling in weird shit, and saying, hey man, I miss going back to the casino. I wish I never got banned.
I regret banning myself from the casino. Why would I do that? Now I don't have no content.
Who could have saw that coming? Well, it was a good decision to vacuum, but when your content is about a specific thing and then you quit said specific thing without first branching out first, or like, you know, this is just a content type talk and what is practice and what seems to work, because newsflash, anything can work. There's no set plan, but we're talking like norms here. For normally, you don't want to ban yourself from something that is literally your whole content. You just don't want to do that. It's not really a good idea. So he's feeling the effects on that end, and then him actually being an addict for it. He's going through it.
No source of dopamine, no motivation. I don't have a story for people to follow. Like, it's over at this point. Why would I do that? Like, that's
not true. Your story could be about how good your life and you are getting after banning yourself from the casino, to show people just how much better it can be.
It just don't make sense, man. I regret banning myself from the casino. Now I gotta go all the way to Las Vegas if I want to gamble. That's crazy.
As he stated in his video, he says that he don't got no purpose. His entire content was revolved around gambling, and he doesn't know what to do with himself. But did y'all hear what he said about going to Las Vegas to gamble?
Now I gotta go all the way to Las Vegas if I want to gamble. I'm not going. I might go.
Jumanji didn't go to Las Vegas to go gamble. Jumanji took a $75 Uber to go to the casino all the way in Connecticut and gamble. And guess what fucking happens? He goes there with $3,000 and loses all of it.
He took a $75 Uber. Where did he Uber from to there? I wonder.
Yeah, lost $3,000. So.
Oh shit. $3,000 may not seem like a lot to a lot of you, but man, it's not a little. It's not a little either.
Is like, bro, you're not even like having a strategy while gambling. He just pressing numbers, putting money on the screen. That's not how you play roulette. But other than that, throughout this entire vlog, he is losing money constantly. $245, $245, $355, $400, $645 win. That was a dub. He should have left the casino. Nope. Guess what he does? 410 bet. And the last bet of the night, 470, and it's a complete drainer. He loses all the money and he goes.
At this point, bro, just do parlays. Just do parlays, bro. You drop $5 and win 1,000 or some shit like that. You'd have better odds than just going to the casino, because the casino is always rigged in their favor. You're not gonna win, buddy.
Back to saying, oh man, this is just who I am.
I'm not trying to stop gambling.
What?
You know, I have no interest in stop gambling. So that's just something that I needed to know. And more about
I hate to hear that from Jamani, bro. I really do, because the last video we watched, and you can go check it out on my channel. It's called Gainer Ban. I think it's called Gambler Gets Banned from Casino, or Gambler Bans Himself from Casino, or some shit like that. I was so happy when he banned himself from the casino, but hearing this, it just ruins my day. You know, because like, I thought bro was gonna like go on to have some crazy ass come up, some insane pack a punch ass comeback story. Nah. That's why we gotta let the video rock real quick. I'm gonna let it rock, and yeah.
By myself, you know what I'm saying? The flaws that I have. So it's like, I'm standing on my choices, man. Like, that was a chance. This is the chance I decided to take. I gotta deal with it.
Now, chat, this is where it starts to get a little crazy. After he lost the $3,000 at the casino in Connecticut, he uploads a video saying that, yo, I don't regret it.
I just lost $3,000 at the casino, and I don't regret it. Just came back from the casino just now, and I'm just gonna talk about why I don't regret it. Main reason is I got to learn about myself. I was in Connecticut. That was an hour drive. It cost me around $150, about $70 a trip from Rhode Island to Connecticut, back from Connecticut to get back to Rhode Island.
Boy, that's actually crazy as hell. You paid $75 for a Uber to Connecticut to gamble, and then you lost all the fucking money? And you're sitting here saying that, yeah, it was a good thing because I learned something about myself? Get the fuck out of here!
I'm about to start posting more content. You know what I'm saying? 8-minute vlogs, 10 vlogs a day minimum, and I'm being so serious. I gotta get that money back, and I just lost $3,000.
And chat, this is where he starts going crazy. All right, as y'all heard in that video, after he lost the $3,000, he says he's got to get that money back somehow, some way, and the way he's gonna go about that is by uploading 10 times a day, $10 per video, $100 a day to get back the $3,000 he lost at the casino.
What? Okay, I respect the grind. I respect the hustle. Don't get me wrong, but you're gonna grind that hard just to throw it away?
And when I tell you he starts uploading all kinds of crazy shit,
he starts uploading all kinds of crazy shit.
He uploads a video called "This is the Reason I Stalk Women."
I also wanted to mention something that I didn't say throughout the entire video, and that's to talk about dopamine. How dopamine is a heavy motivation into stalking women.
Bro, what the fuck? What? This is just something you don't want to say.
So this is a touchy topic that I know I'm gonna regret talking about to an extent. Why I stalk women, why I've stalked women in the past. At the moment, I learned not to care enough. Like I feel different, where short answer, it's due to a lack of confidence. That's the simple answer to why I've ever stalked a woman. That could be through social media, looking at all her social media content, applying for a job that I know that she worked at. It could be going to her job. It could be going to a location that
Let's go back. What did he
social
say?
media, looking at answer to why I've ever stalked a woman. That could be through social media, looking at all her social media content. It's due to a lack of confidence. Fair enough. Like I feel different, where short answer, it's talking about.
It's something you don't want to say.
So this is a touchy topic that I know I'm gonna regret talking about to an extent. Why I stalk women. Why I've stalked women in the past.
Whoa!
I learned not.
Why is he saying this shit so casually? Like, I did a reaction video over on hesSpaidz back when that channel was a reaction channel. None of you probably have seen it. And I did react to the video where Matt covered him stalking a girl and then doxing her. But he's trying to explain himself and rationalize it. Interesting play.
I care enough. Like I feel different, where short answer, it's due to a lack of confidence. That's the simple answer to why I've ever stalked a woman. That could be through social media, looking at all her social media content, applying for a job that I know that she worked at. It could be going to her job. It could be going to a location that I know she would be at. Like literally stalking.
That's low-key crazy. What you just said is low-key insane, bro. Bro is gonna pull out examples of how he stalks women. Oh, shawty work at this job. I'm gonna apply to the job so I can see her. I know she gonna be at this location, so I'm gonna pull up to the location conversation. This is insane. I don't understand why you would upload this video as content. I understand you lost $3,000, you trying to get the money back, but to frame yourself on the internet as a man that stalks women is insane. There ain't enough money on the planet Earth for me to come out personally and say, yeah, I stalk women. I go to their job. I see where they hanging out. This is crazy, bro. This is crazy.
It's weird. It's not acceptable. I don't respect it personally. But when you understand the intention behind it, if you have a sense of empathy towards men that deal with a lot of rejection and men that aren't as confident as ideally a man should be, you would understand a guy like myself.
No!
Chat, I don't care how many women reject you. I don't care how ugly you think you are. There is never a...
What variant of incel is this? What variant is this? Can you guys let me know in the comments? Because he's talking about stalking women and he's justifying it, and this is some shit I've only seen from incels or red pill people. I don't know, man.
Reason as an adult man on earth to go stalk women just because they don't like you.
Fuck wrong with him.
If you actually use that logic and look at the factors on why women don't like you, it's because of you. And if you go on to improve yourself as a man, then maybe more women will find you attractive.
That's what I'm talking about!
The reason
or you just don't love yourself.
Is because
you have to love yourself.
If you improve on your weirdness and stop being a fucking weirdo, maybe, just maybe, they might like you.
That's a tall task, my man. We all know.
You know, I've had problems with obsession over women, over the idea of being in love. So that's it's the same thing. The same thing applies to lust too, right? That's more on a negative aspect, but the same thing applies. Lack of confidence. This is just me exposing myself, unfortunately, for content purposes is my only reason for exposing myself like this. But
for content purposes, you're gonna tell people how you like to stalk and how you do it because it's a lack of confidence and it's just what you do. I don't get that.
No, there's a lot of men that are struggling with this that are not allowed to talk about it, and they know that they can't talk about it. So I guess I'm like the guy that can speak for them while their voice can be heard.
So you're gonna be their mascot, the mascot of people who stalk women. That's the mascot you want to be. Okay. Slippery slope here. Very slippery slope.
Without them actually speaking for themselves.
Well, hold on, Jamani. You are not the martyr. This nigga
think he
I'm
Charlie
the guy
Kirk.
that can talk for all these other losers out here. That is not something you want to be proud of.
No, you don't. Look what happened to Charlie Kirk. Like, bro, you don't want to be that. You do not want to be that.
To be the guy that can speak for the entirety of incels. That is something you do not want to be. What is going on in this video, man?
Again, I've talked about physically stalking women. Like if I go to the mall and I see a woman and I might see her, but I don't have the confidence to walk up to her and say, hey, how you doing? What's your name? I've seen you walking. I thought you was attractive. You know, I just want to get to know you. Yeah, that's cool. The way I'm talking right there, it sounds simple until you actually get to face with an attractive woman, and then you start thinking to yourself, oh, she's not gonna think I'm attractive enough. I'm not tall enough. I don't have enough money for her. She has more options. Like, you know.
Well, if you think that way, then the universe will prove it to you. I keep telling you guys this all the time. Your thoughts about yourself is what you are. You're not who you are. You're who you think people think you are. Your thought about that person thinking that thing about yourself will be true, because it all stems from you, bro. It all stems from you. And even I'm not saying you got to be a stoic saint when approaching women and not show any emotion at all and not get flustered or whatever. That's gonna happen. You're a human. That makes sense. What I'm saying is, it's way easier than you're thinking it is. It really is. And it's just like the notion of people saying it's hard to make friends. You just talk to people. It's not that hard. You just talk to people. And be unauthentically you. If that person doesn't like you, so be it. You can find someone else. It's easy. It's really fucking easy. I don't know, man. That's just the way I look at things.
know, she might not like the way I'm dressed. I wasn't even prepared. Like, I'm not even dressed this
See
way.
all these thoughts,
like,
unnecessary
so
thoughts
like,
that he's
does
having
my breast
right now?
stink like this? Those are the type of thoughts that run through my mind a lot.
What you just explained is extreme insecurities. You are making up things in your own mind, thinking that this woman is thinking all these things about you in an interaction with a complete stranger. If she does think your breath stink, if she does think you small, if she does think you ugly, so fucking what? There is no excuse for going out there and stalking her just because you...
Yeah, why stalk her if she doesn't like you? Isn't her not liking you a turnoff in the first place? That would be for me. If a girl doesn't like me and I think she looks good and I didn't have this insane crush on her like we're back in high school or middle school, so be it. It's over. Leave it alone, especially in this day and age. Just leave it alone. That's just how I went about it all the time. If someone didn't like me, I was just like, okay, you know. Now back in high school and middle school, that's a little different because everybody was a little different back then. I wasn't exactly as confident as I am now, but now that I'm a big year old and I'm like past the age of 17 and shit, I'm like, I'm 20 now. When I started this channel, I was like 19, something like that. Yeah, I was 19 when I started this channel. But anyway, when I started on Spaidz, I was like 18. Well, I say all that to say, bro, brother man, budster, brodigi, brotato chip, please get a fucking grip. It is not that serious. If a girl doesn't like you, you shouldn't feel emboldened to stalk her anyway, because A, she doesn't like you, so you stalking her is not gonna make her like you. B, I don't know why I'm trying to rationalize it. Stalkers are typically unhinged people, but B, do you think stalking her is gonna make her like you? It doesn't make sense to me. Why are you constantly staring at this person that rejected you, just reinforcing that pain that may have been caused because of the insecurities you've placed upon yourself, and what they said is only going to reinforce it and galvanize it? Why not just go and try your hand at another girl just to get your mind off of it, or go and do something else just to get your mind off of it? I don't know. People don't think productively, I guess. I don't fucking know.
You got your own insecurities. I ain't gonna lie, being a woman in 2026 is insane. You got niggas on the internet just
being alive in 2026 is insane. Shit, this happens to both genders. More so with women though. Way more so with women.
Stalking because they got problems within their own lives. You can just be minding your business, doing your own thing.
Also, I looked at my analytics.
Jamani stalking you because
is this an actual video he made? That's scary as shit.
He has his own insecurities that he's not willing to fix.
I would say this shit started like around MySpace, I guess you could say, because that was the first time my generation or anybody had access to people's whatever someone put out there publicly. Now, I don't think it was serious at that time, but I just know, you're gonna go through someone's social media, you're gonna try to get information on them to understand a little bit more about them, and then try to...
No, I don't do that. I only do that if I'm in a relationship with someone. If I don't know them and I see them on social media, sure, I'll take a glance at their profile, read their bio. Like, hey, how's it going? I'm not about to scroll through every single fucking photo. No, I'm not doing that. And even if I'm in a relationship with them, I'm still not scrolling through every fucking photo. Why? Because it's irrelevant. That shit happened before I met them. Why would I care?
Figure out, what are my chances is, because I'm talking about me, right? There's been plenty of times where I know I came off as a weirdo because I was being a weirdo, but again, it's not as weird when you understand what's actually going on, where it's like, I don't want to stalk you at all. I just want to get to know you. I just don't actually have the confidence to do it.
In my opinion, and this might sound harsh, I think you should avoid women entirely until you get this situation and problem fixed, okay? I mean,
I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm gonna be honest. Just beat your shit. You don't seem like the type of guy to feel comfortable around women. The way I see it, when women are around you, you have a nervous breakdown. So, hey, man, just beat your shit. That's all you can do.
Justifying stalking. Sometimes you gotta take a step back and listen to what the fuck you're saying. You're justifying stalking a woman because you're not confident. How about we take a step away from talking to chicks, hanging out with the baddies, and look within ourselves and say, hold on a second, I'm not confident within myself, hence the reason I'm stalking women, hence the reason I'm committing a crime. Like, come on, bro. 1 + 2 = 3, bro. Red marker. Tavalantis. Jail. And chat, if y'all don't remember the girl Natalie that he stalked, that he uploaded a video about telling all his fans to go harass this woman, he uploads a video saying that, yo, Natalie, I'm not sorry that I did that.
I'm not sorry, Natalie. You know, y'all know Natalie because, you know what I'm saying, people didn't, I made video.
Okay, yeah, maybe you shouldn't have banned yourself from the casino, because this is wild, brother. Wild. Your content is just worse. I'm sorry. It was pretty bad, but now it's worse.
I made a couple videos about Natalie, and I want to say it went viral, but it's a big part of my community. Like people that made videos about me, they talk about situation with Natalie. The reason why I'm saying I'm not sorry, Natalie, is basically because, you know, I had mentioned that I was sorry, and I felt like when I made the video asking people to, or literally telling people like, yo, go hit her up or whatever, she ended up putting her Facebook on private. She changed her profile picture and she changed her name on Facebook, man. Yeah, she was mad.
I wonder why she did all of that. The woman with children that you haven't spoken to since you were in high school, 2011, made her account private and took all her photos down because a random grown man that she spoke to back in 2011 sent his viewership to go harass her so that she
I'm pretty sure he said that the last time they talked, they were in high school.
Oh my goodness!
So why are you still thinking of, or was it middle school? Some shit like that. And he's still thinking about this girl to this day.
get back with him.
From 2011.
I talked about stalking women, right? And I'm bothered because it's like, I'm at this point, like, why even mention that? But there's so much proof that I've already stalked women. Like, I have that mentality. But
what?
My angle from it comes from why I was doing it. Like, it was just a lack of, it's like, I don't want to stalk women. It's just.
So he's explaining why he stalks women and giving us a wiki how on how he does it. Interesting content shift. Interesting.
I don't have the confidence to actually pursue them properly.
What does that mean? I don't want to stalk women, but I don't have the angle to pursue them properly?
So you think stalking them is gonna help?
Okay.
Feel the way you need to feel about that. But the thing about Natalie though, right? So here's the thing. As bad, I said something in the video where I said
this nigga talks with swag though. Like, feel the way you need to feel about that. That's the swaggy ass shit to say about something. This is just not the right topic though. It's really not. But he could get a grip and get a girl. Yeah, he could talk with some swag. He got a little bit of swag about him. He just needs to lock in and stop stalking women.
Like, stalking never worked. It did work. And for example,
What?
it worked with Natalie.
It worked with Natalie. It worked with Natalie.
No, it didn't. No, it did not.
What? What?
It's exposing her, but I feel like I ain't got nothing to
Are
lose.
you trying to get with a girl or expose the girl? What?
It's because, you know, I talked to her for like 2 weeks consistently. Every day we was talking. You know, I appreciate her. She empathized with me. She, you know what I'm saying? She let me, she gave me closure. She was angry. She told me she was angry. But what you don't know about the message that I sent her, I also sent her my phone number. Then she calls me. I pick up the call and I end up talking to her. Long story short, we end up talking for 2 weeks straight. And that's all I'm gonna say.
Let me get this straight. You stalked this woman on Facebook that was your friend all the way back in high school in 2011. Your fans go and harass this woman with children. She takes down her page. You give her your number. She calls you and y'all talk on the phone for about 2 weeks or have communication. And you call that a dub?
Nah, that ain't it, y'all.
I asked her, I was like, yo, if I never did that, would we be where we at right now, as far as in the amount of communication that we had at the time? Like, I'm like, would this be a thing right now? She didn't respond. She didn't say anything, but her silence to me was like, it worked.
Bro, that doesn't... Wait.
Oh. This nigga is clueless. He don't know nothing about shit when it come to women, bro. He don't know nothing about shit. Holy, when it comes to romance, period, if this was a dude he was trying to romance, this would still be just as weird, just as awkward, just as, what the fuck does that even mean? Holy shit.
Wait, play that shit again.
It worked.
It worked.
It worked.
This is how I know he's just a super duper incel. So you asked the girl that you harassed from 2011, saying that, yo, if I never sent my fan base to you, would we be having this conversation on the phone? She doesn't.
It's so easy to not be an incel too. Think about it. All you have to do is put yourself out there. Why are you angry at other people because they can do something that you can't? To the point where you're going and committing mass murders and shit. Why are you angry at the other person for not liking you? Why are you angry at other groups of people because they can do something you can't? That doesn't make any sense. Being an incel is truly a fate worse than death. It really is.
It respond to you and you go on to think, well, it worked. Me stalking this girl and sending all my viewers to go harass this lady with kids on Facebook, it worked, so I'm probably gonna do it in the future. And I think that the main problem from this video shows that he thinks in his mind that stalking women actually works. He thinks that this is the method. This is the way I get women, because in his mind, this is his only choice.
It worked.
And chat, after this, he's still doing his 10 videos a day, talking about religion, talking about God, talking about all kinds of crazy shit, all right? But then he uploads a video saying, I'm about to crash out. And the reason he's gonna crash out is because of this horrendous loan he has with a bank.
I'm frustrated, but I'm mainly only complaining about this for...
Thank you for your payment. Balance credit, dear Jumani Clary. Thank you for your payment on 2026-0409. On your loan, BC 2765319. Here's a copy of your receipt. If the payment is returned by your bank, this receipt is voided. Balance credits customer service.
For content. So I woke up, you know what I'm saying, to this email. It was just like, thank you for your payment. And I'm like, what? Like, I ain't make no payment, right? So I go check my bank account. I'm like, all right, it's taking money.
Negative 140. Yeah, them overdraft fees gonna be slapping the shit out you.
You know, now I'm overdrafted $140.14.
God damn. Negative $140 is diabolical, man.
The loan is like, you know what I'm saying? I don't even really want to talk about this, but I'm recording a video talking about this. So this is a $2,000 loan. I took out this loan to basically pay off other debts. And I was considering going back to Connecticut after.
You never pay debt with debt, bro. You never want to do that unless you have a MacGyver 5-head plan where you can make everybody happy that you owe at the same time. You never want to pay debt with debt. You never want to do that. It just becomes to a point where it gets unmanageable and it's very snowballable. But I'm going to be honest and let you guys know this video is going to end soon because we're almost at the 30-minute mark. Let me know if you like longer videos too.
What? Oh, wait a second. You're telling me you took out a $2,000 loan to pay back other debts and you considered going back to the casino to lose more money? Man, oh man, Altman be praised. And I want y'all to remember from my last video, Jumani already had a crazy loan with balance credit. I believe he had a loan for around $1,400. He got the contract date on 12/15 of last year. Now, this loan right here is even worse when you look at it, all right? He got this loan on April 1st of this year. He financed $2,000 from the bank. They gave him $2,000. The finance charge on this loan is almost $5,000 within 1 month of owning the loan. And it gets even worse when you keep looking at it. The APR for this loan is 223%. God damn. And not only that, he has a number of 39 fucking payments. Holy shit, his credit.
He's fucked. He's fucked. His credit's cooked. Yeah, that's just oh my god. Oh my god. Credit suicide. You know how you set yourself up for a good future? Well, this nigga did that in reverse. I don't know what that would be called, but he's basically snatching his future from the jaws of victory right now.
Credit score gotta look like a thermostat. I'm sorry.
Hell no.
Hey, Chad, I'm not even trying to be funny here, man, but it's just like, how does he keep making his own situations worse? Every time he uploads a video, it just gets worse and worse. He is losing his mind on camera. But at the end of the day, chat, Jemani is his own man. He gonna do what's ever best for himself,
Even though it's not really the best for himself.
But yeah, man, a lot of y'all have been asking me to make another Jemani video talking about how he's losing his mind and basically making his life worse. And I had to make a video because I couldn't believe what I was actually hearing, bro. But yo, I hope you boys enjoyed the video, man. Shout out to the fucking coalition, man. Look at all my members, man. Appreciate you.
With all that being said, guys, do not be like Jemani, man. Like, I'm not saying this to like denigrate him or make him lesser than, but the decisions he's making are constant bottom 5 ones of all time. So, with all that being said, 1,000 thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Have a better day than me.